we have done some small analysis on the data set. We have understood what we are dealing with. What is the next part? The next part is where the real game. Whatever we did here is okay. Why? Because it is able to help me understand the data set. It is able to give me a few queries for my quick analysis. But whatever I've done here is only restricted inside of this particular browser page or my Snowsight UI. If you are working in production grade environment, you know that versioning of your scripts is a very important thing. Versioning of all other artifacts is also very important things. And all of this happens when you're working with local. I, if I have to save this script, what I'll have to do is I'll have to click on share. I'll have to copy the code. I'll have to create a new .sql file in my local, paste all of the code and save it. But what if instead of doing all of this, I can ask COCO to write code, to run code and save the code for me as well inside of my local environment. Don't you think that would be the best thing possible? And that is where COCO CLI comes into picture. What is COCO CLI? It is nothing but a CLI version which lives in your local, which can read all of the files in a specific directory, and it can help you write code, create files, build agents, create views, create different data products, everything you can think of. Now, I'll just show you COCO CLI downloads. So Cortex Code is available across three variations. One is what you have in Snowsight UI, which we have been using so far. Next is the COCO CLI version, which you can install using this particular command, IRM so and so. And there is also a desktop app for Windows, which you can see and download from here. If you want to get started with COCO CLI, then there are quick start guides available, which can easily help you to get started with COCO CLI. So this is the official documentation page, but what I will also show you is the COCO Foundations quick start. So in this guide, it is accompanied by a short demo on COCO CLI, and you can understand how to install it on Windows, what are the different configurations that you'll have to do. You can run this file and you'll have to create a config.toml file, which is basically a authenticator, and COCO CLI can understand which account you're dealing with, which account you're working with, and it will understand and take your role and create the CLI version. So everything you need to get started in COCO CLI is here. But what I would also like to inform is that features of COCO are not available in the trial version of Snowflake, the general trial version that you have. If you want to use COCO, there is a separate trial version for that. Yeah. So this is the official Snowflake website. And here you can see there are two offerings that you have. One is the traditional AI data cloud that you used to get, the 400 free credits, everything you want to do with Snowsight, you are able to do that. But if you want to work with COCO, there is a separate trial version which gives you access to coding agent across web, CLI, and desktop as well. So you can fill all of these details, you can create your account and all of those things. But to use this trial version for COCO, you would need to provide your credit card details. So if you are planning on getting your COCO CLI or a COCO trial account, please make sure that you need to enter your credit card details. At the start, you are given $400 in credits that you can burn, that you can use, and you can learn by yourself. Post this $400, you will be charged on that credit card. So please be a little mindful of that. Now that this is clear, I'll just close all of these things. And what we will do is we'll straight away go to our command prompt. So I have the command prompt here. I will navigate to my directory. And this is where I would launch Cortex Code. How do I launch it? Similar to Claude Code or anything, I'll just write Cortex and it will help me launch my Cortex Code CLI. So let's give it a minute to start. And there you go. My Cortex Code CLI is available in front of me. Everything that I want to do in my local, I can do here.